Here's the situation. This is where we took down 2 trees. Ground the stump. All these other little stumps, and I've been able to spread this all around. So this is grass area number 1. Grass area number 2 is where they took down another tree. There's a squirrel. Ironically enough, there doesn't seem to be a lot of mulch here, but it's more like topsoil, and it goes up here. So we've basically eradicated all the roots from the old tree. It's sprinkling right now. This is an unsponsored video, but we're going to give it a shot. It's currently the 22nd of September. It's been dry, so finally got some cool nights and hopefully a couple days of rain, so I don't have to use the sprinkler. But we got to get this in before it starts raining, and then we'll see how this works.
Spreader is on 9.5 where it should be, and I'm just going to kind of run it around, make sure that there's plenty of seed and fertilizer. I'm using a pocket tree. It's not waterproof. A little bit of rain will be fine. Too much is going to be a problem. Overseeding, flat seeding. You get the idea. I'll finish this area in the area back where the other tree was taken out, and then we'll see how it goes. Hopefully the rain will do all the work for me.
It's been 2 weeks since I seeded the grass, and I've been watering it twice a day for about 8 minutes at a time, each of the sections. It's time for an update on how it looks. It's about 2 inches high. We're gonna kind of run you right up along the grass. Some areas that are a little higher and raised up aren't really getting much growth yet. It's just starting. And some areas are getting a lot. It's just very interesting how it's all playing out. This is a sprinkler I've been using. It works great. I'll post a link down below in case you're interested. I've taken some flags to mark the place where I want the irrigation to go so I get maximum coverage. This area I've been trying to get going. I keep watering it. It's in the most direct sunlight, so it's probably having issues getting wet enough to activate the seeds. I'm going to get an aerator and plug some holes in here next, and maybe have to reseed this because it's just not doing what I want it to. For the record, here's some more grass that's growing. This just kind of showed up a week ago and doing well. Just because you have a lawn and you seeded it all at the same time doesn't mean all the grass is going to pop up at the same time. So I guess a little patience is required. And here's another spot. It's just not doing as well as I want it to. Hopefully the seed will come up eventually, or I'll have to get more seed on it. Start the timer for 8 minutes, and then I usually add a couple more minutes to it. And this area, like I said, gets the most sun, so I make sure that we water this a little extra twice a day. Try to keep the soil as damp as possible without being too damp. I really like these sprinklers. They're slow. With a little wind, the water gets pushed around a little bit. Just as intended. Simple. It's been 3 weeks since we planted seed, and it seems to be at maximum somewhere between 3 and 4 inches tall in the most ideal locations. But there hasn't been 100% coverage, which is disappointing. Some of it I contribute to Scott's, and other of it maybe I didn't prep the soil well enough. This is mid-October. We've got a couple 2-3 weeks of more solid, ideal conditions for this to grow bigger and thicker. We'll just have to see. I watered this area well That's why I contributed to Scott's. I mean, some of this is just starting to show itself, and it's about where the bigger stuff was at 10 days, even though this was all watered at the same rate and it was all leveled out. We're 4 weeks. It's the 22nd of October. We're running out of weeks before it freezes. Hopefully we'll get a couple more weeks in. I wanted to give you an aerial view of the status of the grass, and then we'll go down to the lower level and I'll show you some things. Here's the area 4 weeks after we planted the grass. Down through here, around there was where the trees were taken out. Have we made progress on the lawn? Yes, about 50 to 70% coverage. Am I happy with the results? Not so much. I expected better. Some of that is on me and some of that is on Scott's. Here's the close-up view of the grass at 4 weeks. It's not much different than it was at 3 weeks. This is coming up a little bit more, and hopefully in the next couple weeks it will. And if it's drastic, I'll post a new video. This is a manual aerator. By far one of the best investments I ever made. I'll post links to videos on this and another one that's $30 up there and down below, so you can check them out. I wish I would have done this first to the whole area that I was trying to get back with grass. That's on me. I think this tool is better than mechanical aerators because you can just go to areas where you need it, and if for some reason you see an area at any time of the year that's not looking so good, you'll have this at the ready, pull it off your wall or wherever you happen to keep your tools, and then you can just go to town and fix that area right up. On the spot. You don't have to go drive out and get a machine to do this. You don't have to store a machine. You don't have to gas it up. All that stuff is just a little bit of manual labor, and it really doesn't take much at all to use this under conditions where, you know, after a rain or something like that is ideal. A great investment, worth the money, whether you buy the $70 version or the $30 version posted in that video. Here's the bag of seed that I used, 3-in-1. I thought I was getting a good deal. 40 pounds of the stuff, but guess what? Here's the breakdown of what was in the bag. It says 80% inert material. So you know what? It's like 10 pounds of grass seed. The rest of it's all the other stuff. And the germination, 85%. Scott, you can do better than that. And I might invoke this no quibble money back guarantee. Here's the area where the other tree was taken down. Not the kind of coverage that I really thought was going to happen, because this was great, perfect material to foster and grow grass. Here's stage 2, and this will be a future video. I've gone through all the bare spots, used that aeration tool to really break this up, spread it out. I top dressed with some peat moss, and we're using this quick grow fabric carpet or whatever. The one thing I noticed though, I mean, this has been down for 2 days, and you'll see all these crazy holes in here because the squirrels think that there's some nuts or something underneath that they feel like they need to get into, so they're just breaking this thing up. And nature doesn't care about your stuff. Squirrels, birds, they don't care. This is their land. If they decide to just rip something up to neutralize all your hard work, that's what they're going to do. This 911 emergency approach at the end of the fall will be another video posted up there or down below when it becomes available. We'll see how well it does. So am I happy with this result? Mixed. I did a couple things wrong. Not happy about Scott's. 80% of that bag, like I said, was fertilizer and stuff like that. For some reason, maybe seed is really expensive, but boy, I really expected better results. Please post in the comments below whether you think it was me or Scott's that kind of really messed up here. Thumbs up and comments always appreciated. Thanks for watching. If you're interested in all sorts of projects for your garden, your home, making and breaking things, designs of all kinds, I even do costumes, cosplay, and props. Check out my channel and please subscribe, because you never know what green solution you're gonna see.